because you might be able to hear me soon. You can hear me now. Hello. Hello. Hi. Here I am. Here's screen. Here I am. Okay. Hi. Hello. I'm so glad that you just watched it, Master BK. It was a really, really good reading to do. I was happy I got to do it for you. Hi, Duck! It's so good to see you! Excited to do some stuff today. I have like 3 or 4 things that we can finish today. First one being this tiling pattern. I figured out how to do it. So we have, hello, it's good to see you. Blessed you as well. So I figured it out. So we're going to, here, I'm actually going to move this just a little bit like this. More in the middle. Like that. Okay, that makes me feel better. So I figured out how to do the tiling pattern, and it will be quite fun once we get there. But that means we need to add more, like, decoration to it. I'm going to start off by... Oh, I see. Something over here. There we go. Duplicating this a few times, probably. All right. There we go. And kind of putting it in cute places. I honestly think here's very sweet. And we'll move their little beaties like that. Hello. Yeah, Hi. It's good to be with you. I am happy to be here. Sorry I'm a little bit flustered. The audio wasn't working, etc., but promise. How are you doing? How are you all doing? I haven't been asking that yet. How's your day, Duck? How's your day, Master BK? How did you like the reading? Hello, Willybug. Yes, it's art time. How are you doing? And I think what I want to do is make like a thing, you know, one of those things of like cards falling as well. Just to sketch it out, it would be like maybe smaller than that. Some chores before bed. You're so responsible. Hello, Brune. Thank you. It's so good to get your support. Have some falling card bits. Like that? Yeah, I think that would work. And then what else should there be? So we have our pretty stars, we have some cards that I'll draw. What else should there be that's like falling down like this? I added new stuff to the channel. I did? Oh, yes, I did, because like you asked for it. Fingers crossed it all works. I think it does. I tried to test it all. But yes, I figured it out. I got it working. We got the confetti. We've got the model change, and we have bumping your tarot question. And I think it'll make people happy. If you think they're too expensive, please let me know. I have Unfortunately, my dirty secret is that I don't use Twitch, so I don't know what is expensive and what is not expensive. So if you think they're too expensive, please let me know. Swirls, planets, and tea. Those are good ideas. I think a little swirl would be fun. But like, no, I get the vision. I get the vision, but I've never like drawn swirls before. Like this. I want them to look kind of like foggy. That might look actually really nice. And planets. I appreciate that as well. I think the planets would be yellow with the stars. So we could have that, right? And then we'd kind of cut through it, I think, with right, that's what planets look like, right? I think it's too fuzzy of a brush. But you get the idea. Let's try. Felt kind of hard. Nope. And I make just a. I feel like that's not the same color. Like it's not fully. I guess it is. I guess it is. No, see if I get it to be a perfect circle, it's not. But if I move my brush, if I move my brush too little, it takes my color picking tool. There we go. That'll work. And then we'll. Cocoa with whipped cream on top, star sprinkles. Big mood. I had some friends come over yesterday to help me out with my to-do list. It was extremely helpful, and now I'm feeling much more ready to take on this week. I think I can do a whole bunch. I spent my morning researching. That's kind of how planets work. For Canada has a new law that you can get citizenship if you can prove that you have Canadian ancestry. And so I've been trying to do that, trying to gather the documents I need and such. I mean, does this read as planet? Is that understandable? Or does it read as weird circle? I guess if you put it like next to one that I did like a. Right? Yeah, those reads as planets. Hello, Bun Bun. Either one works. I think honestly the way this pattern is going, I honestly think that this one, the Saturn-y one, would be better. Just have a whole lot less detail. In fact, we might not even need. I think it would be better. if I did something a little different, if I did it more like that looks silly. I can get it to work though, I promise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. We'll have that. Let's make some of those cards. And then I learned the really neat way. Oops, not with this part though. I think these are just a little bit too big. The really, really neat way to make this tile. So I think our best bet for, honestly, is to make one card face. Just real easy. And I want it in the purple. Right? They can get fixed up in a bit. But for now, that's what I want. And then smaller. And probably out of our nice hard dip pen to make so that way I can't completely mess it up so easy. Kind of like the curved edge better. In fact, I could even take a gander at our cue card that we have and we don't have to copy it, but I think it would look really nice to have that kind of same vibe to it. So I'm just real quick sketching this out. Like that. As you can see, it's quite rough, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be highly detailed because we're using it in a different kind of way. I have a feeling that, well, I have a feeling, I say, I have an email confirmation that or that my, oops, whatchamacallit, numpad that somebody bought me over on Throne is arriving today. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be so handy. I'm going to have a button that's just gonna help me to like work on my streams and turn things on and off so that I'm not struggling with the bot when I open up every single time. So I'll be formatting that soon. And then on here, let's do the same shape as the star here, but in purple. I think that would look really good. We'll grab this, duplicate. We'll move it over here. Like that. Trying with you, trying to get you to remember. Maybe. You're learning. We'll take this. I want to make it a little bit longer. So we'll take, oops, don't do that. I just turn the alpha off of here first. There we go. We'll take it and I see there's something going on. What else do I have on this level? Oh, all of the other cards. Well, let's... There we go. So now that should be alone. Now, there we go. We can make it longer because I do want it to be longer, like that. If it's tangible, you'll probably get the hang of it. I bet you will. Okay, and now the fun part. So we're going to duplicate this, move it over here, turn on our perspective form, and just kind of cheat. Just kind of cheat. We just get to put these wherever we want. I want one there. One there. And I'll erase. Part. That's too wide still. Okay. Wait. That looks really cute. I think there's more we can do there, but that's the fun part, is later when we figure out the rest of this. I want our planet, would definitely want a few more, one or two more, I don't know, just like, oops, around. Hello? And then I do want to do our swirls that we were talking about. I think are, yeah, here. Mm, where'd it go? There it is. Maybe multiple bots for a specific thing so you know what breaks. I've heard of people doing that. Hello, Doji. It's very good to see you. Or at least one with the debug feature. Yeah, I might look into some other bots. I do enjoy what I get out of the bot. And it's not necessarily that anything breaks, it's that there's so many moving parts that I don't really remember to turn on and off. I really think having the new numpad and being able to just press one button and know or trust this, that just like it'll handle the rest, because usually I'm in there like clicking on and off features to do like, oh, this is for tarot, this is for art, this is for when we do join, this is for blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot and I forget stuff. It must have been caught up with the intro. Oh no, I think it's that I'm spacey today. I'm just glad to see you. Mm, yeah, I saw some more messages. I haven't been able to check them yet, but I always get so excited about them. May has forewarned. I have in fact forewarned because I'm excited. I don't know if this is going to turn out the way I want it to, but we're going to try. I think it's working. You might want to get a head start on that, Lynn. Kind of. Hi, Pleiades. Welcome, welcome. At the very least, I do think I might need a different bot for art streams since I can't connect two YouTube channels to my same account. So I would have two bots running during art stream and one during tarot stream or two during art stream and one, I don't know. One on art stream, two on tarot stream probably would be the better choice, like load wise, if I want to run an art program. So that the bot can greet people when it comes in. If folks want me to add like a 5 to 10 book Nancy option to convince you. Oh yeah. Of course we can do that. Okay, let's see how that looks if I make it a little bit small. Probably just need to draw more of those and not duplicate them. But that would be our starting place. And then it was very neat what this person did. So they saved the image wholesale. Did I save it transparent? Yeah, I don't want that. Well, there's no transparency here, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to 3 seconds be over on the Be Right Back page because I have to not dox myself. We'll pull this up. There we go. So now we have this is like a whole, this is its own layer. Okay, we're gonna duplicate it again. And this time Can I change it to... No, I can't change it to percentage. So we're gonna look at our canvas. What's our canvas size? 2048 by 2048. So 1024 is half. And we'll be moving this 1024 this way. And this one, 1024 this way. And then they'll tile, and then we fill in the gaps and we do it again. It was a very neat process. And it lets me see like things I don't like. Like I don't like the two stars next to each other like that. So we're going to get rid of that one. Has anyone like already submitted stuff? I don't like these are at the same angle. So let's do maybe another swirly gig here. Maybe another swirly gig here. And then I do want more stars, so let's grab... I think this is one of our stars. Yep. One. There. Oh no, not the M dashes. That looks right. So let's work out these swirly gigs. AI is very bad at dialogue. Ooh. That's so much more scribbly than the last one. Hold on. Oh, they feel very Scooby-Doo somehow. The specialty. You do very good dialogue. My specialty. I think the not dialogue. Prose. No, not forgetting a character exists entirely. That would be wild. We lost a string. Hope he didn't eat it. I'll find out. So our buddy boy, Toulouse, he has all of these wonderful toys that we've bought him. And he says, those are fun, guys, but have you heard about string? Just like plain twine string. And bugs. Bags. Oh, bags. Yeah, rolled up pieces of aluminum foil. Stuff like that. So apparently, and he also loves to eat his string. We have to keep the string like a supervised toy. He does not get to play with it alone because otherwise he eats it. And apparently one of the strings has gone missing. So we're hoping it's not in his tummy. And or the acid will do its job. Editing, cover and title. Title's going to be interesting. Have you thought of any ideas for that yet? Go ham for string. Absolutely bananas for string. That's a good S curve. I just know it won't be my usual one. Just because you're changing the plot enough, or because you think it needs its own? No, I'll leave it. More dark. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm wondering some kind of fun, like, sword in the stone reference or pun even. But I'm not thinking of anything off the bat. Stop. Trying to think of fun words to go with sword or stone. None of them are quite doing it for the vibe, you know? Set in stone. Well, it is about like rewriting a story, no? So actually that would make a lot of sense and be like relevant and fun. Set in stone would work. Yeah. Almost. I'm so close. I got another commission from Blood Type to do a logo for them. So we'll be working on that soon. Probably in like an hour. Because I expect this won't take me terribly much longer. This pattern here. And then I have a few other things I want to do. To like tidy up my to-do list. And then it will be Blood Type's commission time. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Willie. We're doing our best over here. Even if that best is real sleepy. That's okay. I'm a little bit like... We had another wonderful thunderstorm go through. I love thunderstorms. Do not get me wrong. But something about this one made me like a little nauseous. So... a little nauseated. I know that Lynn gets... It's important. That word's important. Okay, that turned out pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna need much of the, like, eraser bit. Very close, but not quite yet. There we go. Does make me want to make this one a bit smaller, just so it fits the vibe a little better. A bit more tucked in there too. Okay, and then we do it again. So we save this as another image. I pop over here for just a second. Upload our next one. Boop boop. Ba-bum. Duplicate. And now this way we go 10, it was 1024. And and 24. And you see there's a lot more open space to fill back up. I think another tarot card could be pretty good. That's here is our base tarot card. Probably good to like rotate it as well. They're all facing that way. Let's get, oh, I guess they're not. They're all facing this way. So no, okay. No, I'm right. I'm right. Somehow. I don't know how, but I did it. And then I want another one. Like that. Hello? Oh, so it's not that layer. What? Uh, just need another bit of smoke there. Go ahead and grab our, I do think it's this one. Yep. Okay, be right back.
Little.
Gosh, I've been so excited for this for a minute now. This is gonna help so much. We're doing an unboxing. Just an at some point. Nice. Hey, yeah, you want the box? I know you're gonna want to chew on the plastic. Toulouse is here with us. Ooh, it has like extra keycaps. I didn't know it had that. And a keycap puller. Ooh. Hey! Ooh, that sounds so nice. Too bad I'm just gonna be like pressing one thing at a time. This is so awesome. Okay. Heck yeah. We got a snowflake, an orange, and 2 different kinds of lettuce are already here. Two different kinds of lettuce, a snowflake, and an orange. I wonder which one's which. It's very, very good tappy noises. And 2 extra keycap innards. Isn't it good? What did...
Jenny's phone.
Oh. The lettuce is coming. Yeah, I don't know why we got 2 different kinds of lettuce, but we got this. So I'll be using this for hotkeys, and I'm so excited. Apparently it works Bluetooth, which I need since I have 8 million things plugged into my laptop. Hopefully this will be easy. Bluetooth, and then it has a little cable too. So anyway, thank you for coming to my unboxing. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you got to see that with me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. And I get to get like fun. I have had my eyes set, just absolutely set on really cute. There's so many like purple bunny witch. You would not believe how many purple bunny witch themed keyboard sets there are. Love like keycaps. I have one in particular that I'm in love with, but it seems to be out of print, which is such a shame. But there are more of them. Hello, Master BK. Welcome back. Okay. So, I'm going to be right back again one more time. It should take more than a few seconds. And we'll finish this. We'll finish one more thing, and then we have a commission for blood type, who's doing a logo. Do you guys get to like watch my eyes go? Does that track when I like am thinking? I'm looking up. I can't tell, but I'll be right back. I think real big, you know? I have big thinks. A delightful screenshot. Oh no. Do you want to tell where what? Oh. detective on the case. The mystery nearly solved. That is so much fun. Okay. Here we go. To thoughtfulness. Oh, I didn't even change the be right back screen over. Here we go. My brain is just like ka-chunk right now. So we'll do one more of our smoke bits. Hello. How are you doing, Mr. BK? Okay, something like that. And we'll fill it in. And we'll get to working. Important ponderings. Doing my best. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no? Oh, wait, so it's on this layer. So I need to erase this. Okay. Seconds away from the big reveal. Where I just sound like a lunatic with a red corkboard. I'm here for it, though. I would absolutely have a red corkboard if given the option. A red stringed corkboard. Goals. You get it. You get it, Yandere. There's still time. Oh, oops. Sometimes a little conspiratorial board is necessary as a little treat. Ugh. I feel like I could do that with something. I just don't know what topic. I feel like I could absolutely figure out some video I could make that goes all corkboard. Just all in on the corkboard. What would it be? This is an important question to ponder. I've made a very quick doodle. Ooh. I'm curious. Okay, I like that. And then what goes here, though? Probably like another star here, a little one. Just recycling stars. Oh, that's a planet. That's okay. We can put another planet out. Please let me move you. And then let's find a star. This one's definitely a star. No, I'm loving that everybody's doing like the excited and the hearts. It makes me happy. Maybe another card could go there. I don't know. A card might be our best bet. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So here's our final test. We'll save this. And we'll see if we can't. Okay. So one more time. Be right back and we'll upload this. Do our next bit. Come back. Heart of the cards. You got that? I know there's a loading curl, but then you have stuff that just auto draws a circle and auto foreshortens. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay, and then I turn on repeat. And then if I do this, hey, look at that. It also auto repeats. What's the summoning from donations mean? Good question. I'll show you. So for a $3 donation, we go through a summoning, which does... Hold on. Oh, wait. That didn't do what it was supposed to do, but it did something. Are not both of my overlay and green screen? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But hi, yeah, it changes my model. So We get bunny. And then we get... Is it gonna do it this time? No. Gosh. You know, there's just really nothing here. There's just nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That's the summoning thing. Hello, Vasa. Hello. Thank you. Why am I hiding under the table? Good question. Really good question. So hold on. I'm going to do make sure summoning has the star. Hello, chocolate and roses. So yeah, so here's our completed pattern. It tiles really well, in my opinion. I think that looks really nice. And we have Lynn and May falling down with cards, stars. That's really cute. Okay, we did it! We did it! So... Oh, something Discord avatar range. Yeah, I'd be interested in talking. I don't know. It would probably be little. What do I charge for that? I don't know. What do you want? What do you want for it? Titles look lovely. Thank you, Spider Bee. Hello, Beckett. Welcome in. So we've finished up our tiled pattern. Let's move on to our next thing of the evening, our next to-do list item, which has me opening Critta real quick. Which is going to be finishing up another set of stickers that I have like 90% finished. And that'll be nice. So let me get Critta running and then we'll switch over to my desktop view. Let's say open image. Okay, hopefully this will work. And then we'll move over to screen capture and make sure that you can see Critta. There we go. Today tarot is later on. Yes, hi Eshi. Tarot is in about 6 hours, whatever time that is for you. For that. A character, an avatar, nothing too detailed with color. I want her face. Let me think about that because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'd charge. Maybe like, I don't know, chibi. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe like 30? I don't know, 50? Question mark? Always asleep at that time? Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's why we try to have an earlier stream and a later stream. I guess if it's a Discord icon, it can be really, really tiny, but I don't know, 25? I have no idea. I'd have to look at it. So we're going to make these into stickers real quick. So let's change, first of all, I want the canvas to be a different size. So how do I do that in... Image, resize canvas, scale image to new size, I think. No. Image, resize canvas. Yeah, okay. And we want it, I want it to be square just to make it easy on myself. And then I'm going to pop in all of these bad boys because there are a lot of them. Just drag these in there. And what they are missing, Doggo's a biscuit. Pick an hourly rate and set a timer. That's a good point. That's a really good idea, actually. So we're going to shift all these over a bit. But oh, well, that's not these ones. These are my carousel boys. And they're almost sticker ready, but you can tell this one has a problem. And there's a few other things to do. Oh, and Crit is going to take a hot second. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So real quick, we're just gonna rough and tumble seal off his hula hoop. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get it about where it goes so that I can tweak it. Well, okay, maybe it is going to end up being about perfect. There we go. And then I can... Yeah, okay, sure. We'll merge that down. Now, the next thing we want is to get rid of this outline that stayed. Little tootsies. And then the sticker part, which we use the wand and maybe that's not the wand. Which one's the wand? This one's the wand. And we're gonna want to minus grow. Let's see how 25 pixels looks. We could do further than that. Maybe 35? That looks better. Select. Nope, not that one. Uh-oh. How do I... Hold on. I have done something wrong. Select all, select deselect. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I do need you to show display selection, please. Thank you. Select invert. Thank you. And then we'll put in our white layer. Make sure I didn't do anything stupid over there. Deselect. And now he's got a white sticker layer. Now, I think it would be, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot sturdier of a sticker if I keep those loops filled in. As much as it's fun to have the loops out, I think it's much sturdier of a sticker if I keep it filled. Okay, so let's export him as, we'll just do, oh, sticker 1, save. Emotes for 15, very minimal. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do emotes. Emotes and what are they called? The boxes on Twitch. I need to figure out how to do those. Oh, I already did that. Hee hee. So I'll be uploading these as another sticker set to accompany our astrology sticker set that I have up on Ko-fi. Just because, like, I already have this here, so why not? Other way around. Nope, not save as. I think Discord has a maximum. I think so. I think that Discord has like a maximum like pixel for uploading or file size, something like that. Under 8 to 10. Displays avatars. That's so tiny. 128 by 128. You can upload them larger, such as 512 by 512. Recommended size is 5. That's still so little. I could probably figure that out in an hour, but I haven't done a Shibi in a really long time. They scale it down. Okay. Then yes, I would be very, very happy to do that. And I will message you when I have my head straight. You make it 4K. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. Twitch panels. That's what they're called. Twitch panels. I'd like to figure out that for the Twitch side. I need some of those. Oh, nope, don't do that. There's still stuff here. And we'll crop all these nicely in a second, but export. This guy's one of my favorites. Russer is a whole mess of people. For a lot of people are looking for emo packs. Oh, emo packs go crazy over on VGen. And I would need to figure out how to sell those. But yeah, like I said, I haven't done chibis in so long. Last one for this. You got like drool coming out of your mouth, little guy. What's going on there? You got like a little bit of drool. There you go. I mean, it's cute, but not what I was going for. Server emotes would be lovely. I would love to set up like special emotes for our channel even would be really, really nice. Just like, and you know how easy it is to make. You take emotes that are already made. Most of the time you modify them to somebody's liking. Yeah, you make bases. I see people making bases and then the bot's janky. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, the bot only is working on Twitch right now, so I'll do that. To do Bibliomancy commission on Ko-fi. There you go. So now there's got to be a way to crop images to size. Hold on. Did I not save sticker 9? Nope, I guess I didn't. Oh, because there's only 8 of them. Is silly. Okay. We're going to pull these in. We're going to open them as many documents. This might take a second. Because my computer sure be do chugging. She's doing her best. And I'm very proud of her. 10 to 20, it pays a lot. Ooh. There's some really cute ones too that I've seen that are a lot of fun. Can I? Okay, layer. Image. Trim to image size. Oh, he's got a problem. Okay, image. No. Trim to current layer. Okay, lets me know there's more problems. What's the problem, my friend? Okay, no, I can't. I mean, I can just manually do it. It just seems strange. Like there was one that was really sweet of like your character here, and they're like floating in a floating in the sea in like a pool floaty, and then they had like a second one that was them drowning, and it was very very funny to me. They were animated just a little bit, so we're just gonna save that as. We'll see if this continues to work. See, that one worked. Save. Okay. Perfect. We love to see it. So like I said, I spent this morning absolutely neck deep in genealogy. I think I have what I need. I think. So I'm going to be taking a very strange trip to the Canadian Embassy eventually. Then that's that. Okay. So we have 2 whole things done. Very exciting. So next, let's file up. We're going to open up just a whole new canvas. We're going to want it to be kind of big. I'm thinking. I have no idea. I can't read what this means. I know what A4 is. A3 is bigger than A4. Let's do an A3. Yeah, that's a extremely big pixel size. I think we're good. And we'll close out of this. I'm going to crop this to be a square, or at least roughly a square, because we'll be working on a circular logo for blood type. And let's try and sketch it out. Now I'll be sketching out with my mouse, so that'll be fun, but I think it'll be fine. So they wanted something. They sent me a very cute reference picture. Let me go ahead and pull that up for myself. Of like a yin yang, but it is 2 cats, a black and a white cat. Just so cute. So they had it all almost kind of like the old Petco logo. So they had it like, let's pick an actual color here. And we'll mess with this as we go along. Right. And then there's 2 cats there. Something like this. So if we want to, let's make a nice, I don't want the logo to be exactly circular, but I will put out like a nice circle template for us to use. And then think about like the space between the ears. Doesn't really make sense. This bit is really good, actually. I think if we can just kind of smooth it out a bit, and then we'll just have like a little empty space there. I think that's cute. Oh, my sweet working with a mouse is so hard. I don't know how anybody does it, but it would be like so. Now, yeah, that's gonna be the part. It's like, what does that mean? This, I think it needs to be like pause or something. We have use the pen tool. Oh, don't worry. This is just a sketch. This is just a sketch, but yeah, I can figure out using the pen tool. Maybe. It's been so long. Oh no, that's certainly not it. Where's the pen tool in Krita? This one, right? Oh yeah, that's... Oh. Gonna take me a minute. Hold on. We've got this. Wait, we can do this. We can learn a new skill today. How come it... What? Even for a sketch, it's easier. Fair. Okay, so we click and drag it to the apex, not to the end. And then we can do it. Okay. Like that. Something like that, at least. How do I finish the end? How do I tell it it's the end of the... How do I tell it I'm done? I need... Curve tool? No, certainly that's not it. No. Oh, well... That's like the steady tool or something. Enter? No, that didn't do anything. Outline brush. Shift? No. Tab? Oh, definitely not tab. I am squinting so hard at this. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be helpful. What I want to think about is if we make this into a cute shape of like PDs. I wonder if we can't... First of all, I'm going to rotate it this way so I kind of understand what I'm doing a little bit more. Crit is so mad at me. I understand what I'm doing much less. Like so. I don't know, something about that orientation just makes my brain go, oh yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. I might honestly switch back over to my phone instead. make a new one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Here we go. This is going to be so much easier. Okay. So I don't really want it to be like the Petco logo, but we are going to try something out right now. I see how this is going to be a little bit moss. Finding the middle point. Well, honestly, that kind of looks like just an arched back. Like kind of like a Halloween kitty. They should probably be more cuddled up with each other. But if we had like kind of like a loaf position implied. Then that's just their back. That's just how cat backs work sometimes. It makes their faces much bigger than maybe their bodies would normally want them to be. What a weird way to phrase it. But yeah, to me that makes sense. So in order to make them exactly correct, I'm wondering if there's... I don't think there is symmetry we could do. I think I have to do that myself. And I can tell right away that I've got... This needs... They look like they're in a little bubble. Oh no, they're so cute. Okay, this is going to be fun. Now, the outline isn't going to be a perfect circle either. I do want to have like this movement in the tail, this empty space coming out, right? You can even have, if they're loafing, just have their front paws visible. And kind of break that circle as well. The only thing is that this needs to be much less rough. Here we go. Like this angle can be sharper. Hello, Pesto! How are you doing? But I don't want their poor spines to be so incredibly smushed. Oh, this one, yeah, paws much further down and it looks better. Hello! We're doing a fun commission here for a cute logo. Oh, maybe they do need their back legs. And in the end, when this is all set up and done, I would like them to like blink a little bit. We have a little bit of tail wagging, probably. Not a whole lot of animation, but I do want some. So let's look at their little faces. Cat version of Yin Yang, yes! It's a fun logo commission that we got from Blend Type. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing, I think. Now I wonder... Would they even, if they even want mouths, or it's kind of like a Hello Kitty thing, where you... That's not cool. Ascribe their mouth to them. This one looks much better than this one, and I can't really figure out why. I think it's because this ear is much bigger. Yeah, that's better. It's cute. It's so cute. Oh no. Now let's see if I can't get this down to one cat that makes, if I like duplicate it, it becomes apparent, right? And I would like to give them a little bit more detail than just this. Like I said, they don't have to match like exactly into each other, but I do want that kind of like a setup. Hmm. Always a huge fan of like the big ruff that some cats have. This like big front blob. Probably not something that I need in this, but just the idea that it's there makes me happy. And their bodies are so little compared to their heads. But I don't think that there's a way to fix that. I think that's just the proportions they have to be. So I think I might kind of let them have a more natural shape rather than like forcing them into like I said, I'm not really looking for the Petco logo. Something like that is fine. And if I take him and I duplicate and I do this, we're not too far off. It is a little bit off. There's Cuddly Kitty Cuddle Puddle. We are a little bit off. What? No, we're not. Not really. No, we're not off at all. I kind of got it spot on. So there's two identical cats kind of cuddled up with each other there. When they move just the little bit that I'm going to make them move, you'd be able to see their forms underneath. It's just like slightly not quite perfect, you know? Well, that means if I'm doing that, that I can. Oops, not that way. I am allowed to kind of make their bodies more normal looking. But I'm wondering if that like defeats the purpose, like defeats the whole thing, or if that's all right. If it was a tarot card, there would be no reversals. I've got one of those in my ladylapine deck. There's a card that is the same upside down and right side up. It's the three hares. You know, the three rabbits that have like their ears all attached to each other to make a triangle. It means good luck. And then they would just be like on top of each other, you know? Kitty cuddle puddle. Okay. Well, that also means that I might. No, not like that. Yeah. So that would be a pretty good place to start. So how would I need to break this up? We would want head, maybe even ears. Head, eyes, ears. Probably just the whole of the body. Tail, which we would make straight so I can animate it easier. 1, 2, 3. That's 7. That's not bad. And we can give them with their whiskers and stuff. Like they could have a lot more detail. I don't think they need, it's a logo. They don't need a heckin' amount of detail. In fact, I think I might go for more like a cutout line look. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's try this again. Interested. I drew the other one's whiskers. So if I was to get up in here and start drawing some nice lines. You might say, what are you doing with those lines? You're being quite free with them. Trust me. We've got to trust the process. Well, their tails are so stubby. They got little stubby tails, and it's kind of cute. Hello, Pleiades. Welcome back. Hello. I don't think that's how that works. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I've been trying to think. I got so overwhelmed by my schedule yesterday. And like too overwhelmed. Like unrealistically overwhelmed. Now that line's not doing things that make sense. But I had a friend come over to help me through my to-do list. Now I feel much better. That line also isn't doing it. I think like that. Yeah, that's better. A networking event. Ooh, what kind of networking event? But I was gonna say, like, as a result of feeling better, I mean, he's still looking strange, to say the least. Let's try moving that back leg, I think is part of the big part of the problem. We want that. Yeah, like way back there. Now that I have so much, that I did so much yesterday to like do stuff for my to-do list, my brain is like extra full of processing information. And so it comes out as nothing coming out of my mouth. You ever have that problem? Yeah, that's much better. Cat face. He's got a big cat face with the body of a cat and the face of a cat. And he flies through the air because he's got a cat face. Cat. Yes, that is a cat. We love to see it. I want to make this a little bit more of a loop. I love him. This is my son. This is my son. He's so stupid. Okay, and then in here, we're just going to quickly as quickly as possible. Not to say that it's going to be 100% easy. Well, maybe it is. Well, don't I know it? The fill tool actually listens to me this time. Amazing. It's that front leg as well. There's some leg problems, but we're gonna deal with that in a minute. The idea here, and I just want to make sure that this is a functional idea. So we're going to duplicate and we're going to filter, color, invert. And then boop, boop. Move him over. And they'd look something like that. Except this cat's head would be on top. I think that'll work really well. I think the blood type is onto a good logo. Now, I'm thinking to myself, it is a logo though. I think it needs less detail. Now that I'm thinking about it though. So maybe we do need to go back to, hold on. To this, right? We're gonna try something else. We're gonna try it a little bit different. We're not gonna give them any legs. Like, or no leg. No legs. Instead, this one can come up. Mm. fully loafed, no legs. Hold on. How did I do that? How did I do that? Ah, okay. Nope. Other one. This one. No. Hold on. I'm so close, but so far. Okay. Oh, no, I'm okay. No, that's right. Like that. And then basically this one. And now they're more or less symmetrical. We'll get this line set up, which needs to be like an extra third line. That out of the way, pull this out of the way. And then we would take our original circle and let it go here. Just right there. Okay, so it's exactly symmetrical. So we can fill one of them. Nope. Current layer, please. Nope. Also not that. See if we turn off. Oh no. I merged that down wrong. Brush, eraser, merge. Okay. Don't merge those. Merge these. Okay. Try that one more time. Meet new people? What kind of new people? What kind of networking event is it? There we go. That's better. So then, now I can turn off our sketch player. I can bucket fill once. Don't do that. It's a little bit. What could I do to change this? It's not too bad. Coffee and business. Oh. But it definitely needs some help. Do we curl the tails in to make them the dots? Oh. So instead of stumpy tails, they go kind of... Hold on. They're quite long. And they maybe do this. Honestly, that would probably look better. That would probably look way better. Like a little bit of a hook. Let's try that for a minute. I do want to... turn that off for a second so I can focus on the shape. For like the... looking much more cat-like. It gets rid of the problem of the face as well, sort of. So if I had this filter, invert, I know you can't see anything, but we're gonna turn this on and then flip. Excuse me. Honestly, yeah, I think that looks better. Excuse me. We might. Mm. Excuse me. Move this over just a tiny bit. The holes in the middle. Hold on. Still thinking. Still got that big think. That ear's much bigger than the other. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. Mm. Excuse me. I need some water. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's try that again. How it does. Better. Now, it would be more like.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. Theoretically, I should only have to do that. Clearly, that's not the only thing I have to do. But I'm getting close. Well, yeah, no, I'm close. I'm still not quite there. So I think for this guy, we want to just let this be big as it wants. Like kind of wide. A little bit wide. But, you know. See how that spot doesn't fit. Doesn't do the same thing. We want maybe put that out a bit. Oh, that might look a lot better, actually. One more time. Ah, dang. There's still two. Well, almost. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. Okay. Hold on, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong at this point. If I had... Well, I want them to be exactly the same, so I don't want to scale one down. So I have to figure out this middle curve, because it all kind of hinges on this. It all has to be part of this middle curve. And that's decent enough. So then... particularly this white cut. Let's see if I can't... like that's on top. Theoretically. Theoretically, this is what we're going for. I am going to fill this in because I want to make sure I don't mess that up. Oh, I want to fill that much in, this much in. You're like, that doesn't look good at all. I think this is a trusting the process moment. Mm, sort of. Almost. Very close. Well, or am I crazy? Oh, what? This one. Okay. I'm going to put this in a box. Put that box in another box. Put that box in another box. Bail that box to myself. No. We're just going to see if I can't figure out what's going on here. Okay, so we do have them almost exact, right? Almost exact, except this little bit here. I think what I might need to do. How would I fix that? Is there a radial tool that would help me? Not really. I made just a very thin, nice S-curve. And I fit it right to the middle of this bit. Right like that. Right like that. Okay, and that'll tell me where I want. Of course it won't be. It's because I want it to be. Because I want it to be. Because it's a logo, right? Oh, interesting. Hold on. I'm confused. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to let myself have some help. Just to go like this. I know where it is. And then turn this like bright red so I can tell where it is. Realize that nobody will see it except it's a commission. It's a logo commission. People, in fact, will see it as a logo for someone else's business. I want it to be really nice. So that's that. I'm still not sold. But maybe I need to look at them with eyeballs for a minute, I think is part of the problem. And for that, I'm also going to use an oval tool. I want it to be nice. Sure. No, don't do that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like the cat that says, oh no. Have you seen that one? The cat that goes, oh no. Well, no, it's kind of cute. Actually, though, it's kind of cute. I'm still not sold on the shape. I'm still not sold on the shape. But what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna try something. So I think it's just a little bit off. Kind of cute though. Look at how stupid he looks. That's better. But I think his face could do with being less flat. And maybe more rounded. Hello, yeah, this is the commission that we're doing. Oh, but I can't touch that line. Okay, this is cute. Okay, so we're gonna take this, duplicate it. We're gonna invert it. We're gonna boop, boop. Okay. And then we're gonna move it in place here. That looks better. Honestly, wait a minute. That looks much better. Thank you. Hi, Doc. Almost made the 4. We're getting there. And then I don't know where that's from. Who is whistling in the living room? Feels like someone's whistling in the living room. Mm, 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 hmm. Hold on. Let's try drawing them in like red so I know where they are. I also want to make them a bit thicker. It's a bit too much. Do I want them to not go outside their faces? I think going outside their faces is gonna be cuter. Looks like Mr. What's his face from Sonic. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's the one. What if it was different? What if I did like this? What if I did them simpler? That might honestly work better. So if we're doing it that way, I am going to use another tool here. Oh. Mm, mm, ah. Hold on. What is going on here? Sort of. Oh, didn't realize I had that in there too. I'll grab just these. Well, they won't be blood forever, but yes. I just need to be able to see them with what I'm doing. Bad. I still want to move them a little bit. They're not what no, they're not. They aren't. Oh no. But no, wait. Just those. Still not what I want. So hold on. We're gonna try that again. And we're gonna try. Yeah, we're gonna try. I'll do this. No, I feel confused. That's not it either. That ain't it either, Chief. Heavy metal band. Caramelize some onions. Ooh. That sounds so good. I forgot that word the other day in class. The word for caramelize. I was trying to teach my students about Seattle dogs. Yeah, that's not what I want. So let's try this again. I feel insane. I feel absolutely insane. Why? Why? Okay. We're gonna do this. Hello? Also not it, Chief. There we go. Almost. So close. Nope, nope, nope. I think we just don't get to have them. I think the whiskers. Hold on. The whiskers. Can I freehand the whiskers? Can I freehand the whiskers to make them do the thing I want them to do? Probably not, but I can try. It's at least an understanding. Design ideas for No Man's Sky. That sounds fun. I've never played No Man's Sky, but it always looked really fun. Okay. We're gonna try this again, but following the guide I made myself. So, like, they're not exact. Like, they don't line up with each other, you know? No. Nope. No. Off. Okay, we're trying this again. Doing this again. We're doing it again. Run it back. Doing it again. What about thicker? What about thicker? What about thick whiskers? What about weirdo thick whiskers? The fact that I can't see anything because it's on my phone screen and I'm having just such a hard time with it. Okay. I think that's more what I'm going for. We're gonna see if this works. Theoretically works. And then if it theoretically works, we can clean it up. We can make them into straight lines. And if it doesn't theoretically work, then I don't know what we're doing. But like this was the plan. Hold on. If I put this on, like, literally, I think invert's an option. There we go. Then I can mess around with it. Okay, I like this. This is what I was going for. This is what I was going for. So now all I have to do is make them straight lines instead of my freehand. Theoretically, I can do. Okay. Now, duplicate, flip, flip. The problem is going to be entirely making it match the other side. But we can do this. I trust us. Be about there. Okay, same thing with our eyes. Duplicate, flip, flip. Filter, invert. What if they be looking at each? They be looking at each other. Oh no. Oh no, I like them. They be cuddling. Okay. Wonderful. Love this. Let's give them... Let's, first of all, give them a little bit of a smile, I think. They might need a little bit of a smile. Also, I think his eyes need to come down. Maybe not. I don't know. But like that. And then they can have... And this is just... Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Huh. No, wait. Wait, no. Oh, I lost it. Oops. Oops. But you saw it. You saw it. It was perfect. It was perfect the way it was. They're so cute. If we do the cat face, I'm gonna keep that there. We can try the cat face out. They love you. They're in love. They're in love. They love each other. Okay. Wait, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed that we managed to get through all 3 things that I had ideas for today. So, very happy about that. I'm gonna call it here. I really like this. We will end up animating it a little bit, so I will need to make it not 2D, or at least put it up into different layers. But anyway, it's going to be very sweet. It's going to be very cute. How I'm going to do the inverting, I'm not sure. Live 2D might support inverting now, but well, if I'm just putting it out as a video file, yeah, no, I could do that. I think so. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for sitting with me. Thank you for dealing with my mind today. I'm really happy I was here. I'm really happy that I hung out with you. You'll see me in about 4 hours for tarot. I need to take a nap between then and now. Eat something. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Like, for realsies, thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye.